In this video, we will look at using quotes. This feature allows you to ring up items in the cash register, but instead of making a purchase and processing payments, you save the items along with their prices, quantities, and any discounts and the cart total to make a quote. The first thing we need to do is add the quote button to the cash register. So we come over here, design cash register, and we can put the button in any zone we want. I'll select function zone, add new button. So if we come to button action, there is now this option for create/update quote. So we'll do that, add the button, and then rebuild cart. Come back to the cash register. We see we have the button here now. So now let's ring up some items in the cart. Alright, we got our items in the cart. If you want to indicate that the quote was quoted for someone in particular, you can do that by adding a customer to the cart. So with our cart all set up now, we click create/update quote. And now we've created our quote, and it shows us all the items that were in the cart as well as the quote total. If you want to make any edits to the quote after it's been created, then you can select load cart from quote, make your edits, add a couple more knobs, and then you click this button again. If the cart was created, or if the cart was loaded from a quote, and you click this, it'll save it as the same quote. So we see we're still on quote 1. Alright, so with your quote created, there are a few options to print or send it. You got PDF, which will look like that. You can print it from your receipt printer, like any other, like an ordinary purchase receipt. It will look a little different in that it will say quote up here and there won't be any payment data. And then you can also email the quote. It'll look like that. And there's a few settings you can set for the quote email under letter templates. Come down here. You can set some quote email settings here if you want to. Alright, so with our quote created, we may want to purchase the items on the quote. So to do that, you'll select load cart from quote, and then check out the cart like any other purchase. So we'll go make a cash payment, generates a receipt, and if we check out a cart that was loaded from a quote, the receipt will get associated with that quote. So if we come down here, we see that this quote is now associated with this receipt. And then lastly, we can also duplicate quotes if we want to. So click that. We now generated quote 2, which has the same items and person as quote 1. And then we can also delete quotes if we want to. And just note, if a quote was associated with a purchase, deleting the quote will only delete the quote. The purchase will still be there.